What's up, Wargamers? Welcome back to World of Wargaming. Bill's in the house today for our very first game of Dragon Rampant. Hopefully, we get at least most of it right. Before we go take a look at the board and all that good stuff, consider smashing all the buttons for me. Maybe checking out the links in the description if you want to support the channel more through Patreon, or if you'd like to pick up some cool merch. And let's go take a look at the board and the scenario and walk our ways through this first game of Dragon Rampant. Alright friends, so we're set up for our first game of Dragon Rampant. We're going to have a good time and we're going to get through this the best we can. We got 24 points of lizards. Versus 24 points of orcs. In this scenario, Bill is going to be the attacker. I'm the defender. My swamps are down south from where we are right now, and these orcs have been trying to expand their territory, so we're trying to head them off before they can come into our swamps. Bill's the attacker, so he's going to have the first activations. The turn order for the game is rally battered units, activate wild charges, and then do your ordered activations. As currently no units are battered, and neither of us have any units with the wild charge rule, we're going to go straight to his ordered activations. A move order on the leader's unit. I figured this out between my first couple of read-throughs and finally getting to the table. We're rolling against the move stat of the model on 2d6. We want equal or higher.
Plus
6, so that unit will move. On the Lightfoot, goes off.
5 up.
Yep.
You need
5.
Alright.
Final move. 4 does not go, but not a huge deal. But it is nice that they're kind of stuck up there away from everything for a bit. Over to me. I do not have any battered units or wild charges either, so straight to my ordered activation. Over to me. So in this scenario, we're playing for 2 things. Killing the other team and our quests. You get to pick 3 quests from the book. They're in varying values and varying difficulties. You get 1, 2, or 3 glory depending on the difficulty of the quest. And if you fail to complete the quest, you will get -1 point. I've picked Make Them Cower, Avenge Them, and They Shall Fear Our Blade, which is to make 2 units, or kill 2 units, kill 3 units, make 3 units battered in the same turn. So I'm hoping that maybe as the game goes on, I can maybe do that all in one fell swoop. Or maybe I'll just lose some points. But either way, we're going to push some toys. Now, in each unit, you have to have a central model. So in mine, it's the banners or the blue skinks. Everybody's got to stay within 3 inches of them. Your leader, here's mine. You get him for free. He attaches to a unit of your choosing. He doesn't increase their strength by any differing amount. You just get him, and then he gets a random ability. Mine is strong, so they get to re-roll some stuff. Bill's gets a auto pass on a shooting attack. So let's get to moving. I'm going to start with my heavy riders. Need a 5. Got a 3. Turned up. As I am the defender, it makes sense that I want to set my line and let Bill come to me. So, back to Bill. Light infantry, or Lightfoot, getting ready to move. Just advancing up the board. There's pass, their final location. Pass their movement test. Guys finally passed their activation. To me. Start with the heavy riders again. Fail first and pass their move test. Lightfoot up next. Their test. Play will pass to me. You're gonna move. Whether you want, you're gonna move. You're gonna move. We'll pass and move up to here. With this unit of Lightfoot. They're in. Go with this other unit of foot. Actually, no, I'm going to hold them back for a second. I'm going to hold off on them. We're going to try these guys. They need a 6. They're in. So with movements, let me mention this real quick. Movement Distance is determined by unit type. So like riders are 10, regular foot, light foot, scouts are 8, all other foot are 6, war beasts are I think 10 or 12. It's set by the profile, so you can pretty much look at something and know about what its threat range is, which is nice. Unit of light missiles will move as well, right there. Unit of light foot also passes their movement test. We're picking up the pace now. Time to close the gap. Finishing up their movement, and play will pass back to Bill. Riders pass their activation test, being sure to keep 3 inches between other units, as that is the rule of the law. Pass their move test. Heavy riders fail their activation. Play will pass to me. Alright. We're going to try to shoot these guys at those guys. Yes. Yes. My unit has a shoot value of 5. So I have 12 dice because I'm above half. I'm looking for 5s. However, because the shot is further away than 12 inches, I have to apply a -1 modifier to all of my dice rolls. So I'm really looking for 6s. Drop dice don't count. Alright, we get 1 6. That's okay. So against his armor 2, that 1 hit will do nothing. It just plinks off. And I move on to my next unit. This unit also has range. Just barely, but as long as one model has range, the unit has range. They can get the shots off. Which they can. But the same modifier applies because the shot is more than 12 inches away. Still just 1 hit, so no damage. This unit of Lightfoot passes their movement test, so they're going to come on up. Pass their movement test, they're going to cruise on up, ending here. Looking to try to catch a flank. Leader will pass his movement test, and we're going to cruise this way. And I'm going to have these fellows just stay put and hold their ground. Back to Bill. Heavy riders pass their movement. Riders pass their activation. Fail out. Play passes to me. Attack roll here. With an attack roll, it's a unit. The target is a unit within your movement range. We're in. I'm above my starting strength value, or my half my strength value, so I got 12 dice on an attack value of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4. Oh, we got a much better roll than me too. Much better roll than me. Okay, let's come check some armor. 2 guys. We each have to take a courage test. I pass. He passes. Since we both pass and we both lost the same amount of strength as the attacker, I'm the one who moves away. Here. Guys are going to try to shoot. They're going to shoot. And you're supposed to shoot at the closest target or a target that could potentially get into you next turn. This would be the closest target. We got, I think, nothing on that one, so we'll try the other unit. They're going to go off. Oh, we're getting somebody this time. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to kill a guy, and they're going to have to take a courage test. Courage test, they're good. For these guys, on a move, they pass, and they're going to activate their wall of spears. So they lock into formation and get +1 to their armor, but they can't move. We'll try to activate the leader. We do not activate the leader, so play will pass to Bill. Foot gonna crash down on the wall of spears. It's a pretty good roll. I swing, which is defense value 4. Each lose 2 guys in this exchange because I am armor 3 because of my wall of spears. Now time for courage tests. I think we're both on a 4 up. I'm good. He's good. As the attacker, since it was a tie, he would be the one to fall back. Position, and I had to come over here and adjust my final position over here because it's half your movement when you retreat, affected by terrain as usual. I read that line wrong in the book, so that's on me, but we fixed it very easily before it has really had any impact on the board state. I'm liking this a lot. So these guys have short bows. So they're going to use the leader trait from the leader, which is right here, the hail of arrows, to get a free shooting activation. They don't have to roll for it. They just get to shoot. So let's see what he gets.
Okay.
Shoot value 6, you said?
6, and then they're venomous on 6.
Got quite a few 6s. The weapons are venomous. They do 2 damage each, so that'll be 2 models that go courage test because I lost strength. We're good. Their attack roll to come at the foot. Kicks in after he successfully makes an attack roll, but before he moves anything, I need to test on a 7+. I don't get it. Hit 3 ups. Pretty good roll. I'm at half strength or less at this point. I only get 6 dice. And that's not going to be enough to do anything because the elites are armor 4. He does, however, have enough to finish out that unit. Heavy Riders fails their movement. So my turn. Try to pip some shots. We get it, but just barely. Fail to do anything with that, so the other unit will try. They will go. Do anything. And that's not going to do it either, because I hit on 5s, and I need at least 3 of them to get through the armor. So those are failed attempts. I don't know, I'm probably targeting the wrong things, but they're the best target that I have right now, I think. That's their move. They're going to wall of spears. These guys, they're going to pass their move. Little shuffle. Here gets to move this time. Out to there. I'll be play passing back to Bill to start the next turn. I'm going to go to execute a charge here. It looks like he's got 4 models here, but this is the unit with his leader. The leader doesn't give you extra strength, so he's actually got 3 strength left in this unit, which means he's at half strength. So he's only got 6 dice for his attack. 2 against my defense 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I will kill off one of them. He will kill off one of mine right here. He gets to swing back with his 6, getting 2, which is enough to kill one guy, enough to kill his leader. I still have to take a courage test.
Another -1, or does it count because he's dead?
I don't think it would count because he's dead. He's not there to, because it's a range on it for me for the courage test because of his fear. We are not going to pass. One second. Okay, now the reason that I wanted to make that attack first is because, as I'm reading it, when you kill the leader or the leader flees the table, army-wide has to take a courage test. So I wanted to trigger that, try to trigger that before I did anything else. Everybody passes for him, which is lovely. I'm so happy for him. I'm going to try to attack here. I do. Alright, so we're both at full strength, so both rolling 12 dice. Pretty decent roll for me. Bill, also a good roll. -3 here. I've lost 4, but my leader is within 12. And I'm good. Bill?
3 up. I lost 4, so that's fine.
He is not good. So we'll both retreat. We'll try to activate here to attack there. Boom! At the beginning of the next turn for Bill, he's going to try to rally this unit. He does not rally, so he continues to retreat. Battered already and failed their test. They lose another point of strength and retreat again. Passes their attack roll. Coming in hot.
Attack value is 4. They have fear 4.
So 3 successes on Bill's side. I'm defense 4. Ooh. Both going to take courage tests. He lost more. There's a, if I pass, he's going to be the 4, which is a fail. He's definitely going to be retreating and becoming battered. which means I'm going to get up some points because 2 units will be battered during the same turn. Now I got to take a courage test, and I'm at a bit more of a -5. I need a big roll here. Nope, I don't think I get it. So I will batter retreat as pass the test to make the attack here. Looking for 3-ups. Pretty good roll. On 4s because I'm on defense. I can re-roll one of these because of my hero trait, my leader trait, into a success. We can lose 2 guys because we're armor 4. Bill pulls 2 models. I pull 1 model because I'm using a reduced model size unit. So each one of these guys, this is a strength 6 unit, each of them counts for 2 strength points. So that's why 1 model gets taken from my side versus 2. Final results of that exchange, I came out battered. I rolled really, really badly on my courage test. So it's to me and my rally step. So let's see who gets to do stuff, or who gets to rally. So this unit fails, retreats some more, loses a strength because they were already battered. The unit that was here routs completely, and the leader rallies. So he's good, but he can't do anything this turn. These guys. Nope, I'm done. Bill rallies the hogs, fails the test but had a positive number, so he retreats and loses another strength point. Fails to move the elites with these guys at those guys. We do not. Unit failed and failed horribly, so they are routed. Gonna move. Passes the test to move the elites as well. Bill's turn. This is the current board state. I gotta try to rally this fellow. I need just a huge roll. A 9. Pass. Let's go, boys. Then I'm gonna try to activate my elites. We do. That was important. All right. Hitting on 3s. And I can re-roll one of them. Conversion. There's one right there. Let's get rid of that. Rolling 4s. Still pretty good. 2 strength points lost for each of us. Time for courage tests. I'm going to be -3. I'm good. Bill's going to be -4. Not good. So he will run and batter. Let's see if we can do some close range peppering on these guys. Yes. He'll take a courage test and fail, but in a positive number. So he'll retreat some. Other unit will pass the activation to pepper these pigs as they run away. This group, however, is on 6s instead of 5s. We get 1 6, which is not enough to do anything. Play passes to Bill's rally phase. So for these guys first, okay? Ooh. Elites rally. Time for the pig boys. Ooh, I don't think they're going to be so lucky. Lose 1, and they run. Pig boys fail, so play passes to me. I have nothing to rally. We're going to start over here with trying to beat on these dudes. We're going to beat on them. I'm hitting on 3s, but we're both down to 6 dice at this point. You got 3, which is not enough to kill one of me, and I got enough to kill one of him because armor 4 on the elites, and he is going to fail, and I think he's going to fail negatively. Yes. That unit will rout, and we're gonna calculate some points real quick. I think I won, but we're gonna make doubly sure, and we'll get back to scenario. The glory points are calculated based on the point cost of the units that you kill or rout. So I am going to have a total of 20. I had 21, but I'll lose 1 for the quest that I did not complete, to Bill's total of 9, which will be a lizard man victory, pushing the orcs back across the desert where they came from and away from my swamps. It's going to be a good hearty handshake from my good friend Bill. Thanks so much to everybody for tuning in, hanging out while we rolled some dice. I hope you have an absolutely amazing rest of your day.